Hey, welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. I want to talk about trading on multiple time frames, at least two, maybe even more than two. I don't want you to go overboard, okay? You don't need to look at 27 different time frames, okay? But maybe just looking at one time frame and then pulling back the chart and looking at a second one can really help you to see the big picture, because sometimes when we look at the fine details, we can be greedy or fearful when we don't really need to be, because we just need to step back a bit, look at a further out time frame, and you'll see the big picture, and it'll all make a lot more sense to you, and it'll help you to control your emotions as well as to be a better technician in the markets. All right. So before I get started, if you want coaching for your trading or investing, you can email me for the coaching at davidmodell@gmail.com. I do help a lot of people. Perhaps I could help you as well. This is what it might look like. Let's say you're working on the 15-minute candlestick chart. I know these are not candlesticks. I wanted to get rid of the candlesticks and just represent them with lines, just to give you a big picture. All right, so let's say you're working on the 15-minute chart, and nothing that I've seen ever in the markets just goes straight up or just goes straight down. It's more like a staircase, or maybe a mountain range, however you want to look at it, okay? And so on the way up, you're going to get all these little head fakes, okay? Something could still be trending upwards, and yet you get all these little head fakes, and with every little head fake, some people, unfortunately, probably newer traders, get shaken out when they really don't need to get shaken out, okay? It's a fake out and a shake out, and you don't need to get shaked and baked, okay? If you're looking at the 15-minute candles or line chart, whichever, I also recommend maybe also looking at a further out or bigger time frame, such as the 1 hour or 60-minute chart. And perhaps even also for an even bigger picture reference frame, you can also look at the 4-hour chart. So you can look at three different ones. Okay, so I mean, because even the 1 hour chart might still fake you out. I mean, this is clearly from here to here, it's an uptrend, but on the way you get these little down moves that can get you panicky, or it could even stop you out. If you have an automated stop loss in there, you could get stopped out unnecessarily for a loss when the trend is upwards, okay? And so over here, you get even more. On the 15-minute chart, you get even more, people getting stopped out unnecessarily, even more head fakes, even more shaken fakes. All right, so that doesn't have to be you. If you look at the 60-minute chart, perhaps you can see that, oh, wait, it's still trending upwards here, okay? And then if you look at the 4-hour candlestick or line chart, you can say, oh, this really is still trending upwards. I have no need to worry. I have no need to get stopped out yet. And then from here to here, it's trending downwards. And so all these little up moves don't have to fake you out either if you're taking a short position. All right, so just a thought. So let me show you how it works also in terms of candlesticks, because those were line charts. Let's say you have two smaller candlesticks. These could be 1 minute or whatever they are, okay? So if you have, let's say, this green candle, that means that the price started for this period here, and then it ended here, okay? And then let's say the next candle, okay, it started here because it ended here last time. So the next candle started here, and then let's say it went all the way down and ended here for that period, okay? So what happened? It really, over this two candlestick time frame, it really started here and ended here, right? Because it started here, went up, and then went all the way down here and ended here. And so these two could be summed up in one candlestick, starting here and ending here, and also going all the way up here, and also going down here briefly at some point within these two candlesticks. And so this candlestick sums up these two. And so if these are 1 minute candles, this could be a 2-minute candle, okay? Or whatever. If these are two 5-minute candles, this could be a 10-minute candle, all right? So this is just a representation of how one candle can really sum up a couple of previous candles, all right? And so that's kind of how it works. And so I'll show you what that might look like in action. I mean, this is SLV on tradingview.com, okay, the silver ETF. And if these are 4-hour candlesticks, each candlestick representing 4 hours of price action, you might think, oh, the overall trend is down. You might think, man, silver's not doing well. I really should not get into it. But wait a minute. what if I were to pull back the chart, so to speak? What if I were to use longer time frame candles? All right, so these are the 4-hour candlesticks. What if I just took a quick look at the daily candlestick chart? And oh my goodness, it paints a completely different picture. We're really not looking at a long-term downtrend, okay? Yes, it's been going down lately, but overall the trend is still up from here to here, okay? So there's no need to think that silver is not doing well. It's actually doing just fine. Maybe not short term, but longer term, it seems to be doing okay. And so I might not even consider selling my silver position or taking a short position when I look at multiple time frames. And so what time frames can you use? Well, as far as possible multiple time frame combinations go, and these are just possibilities. So if you're looking at the 1-minute chart, you can also look at the 5-minute chart. Just take a glance at it to get the bigger picture. If you're looking at the 5-minute candlestick chart, how about also look at the 1 hour? If you're looking at the 1-hour chart primarily, how about also looking at the 4-hour candles? If you mostly look at the 4-hour candles, maybe you're a swing trader, how about also looking at the daily, the 1-day candles? And if you're more long-term, then if you're looking, or a swing trader as well, if you're looking at the daily candlesticks, the 1-day candles, how about also look at the weekly, the 1-week candlesticks, just to give you that longer-term perspective of the overall, the more general, the broader trend. Again, these are suggestions. Try out different ones on whatever platform you're using. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I went through it kind of quickly. You can rewind this if you want to or need to, as many times as you need to. All right, I'll keep this video up there for as long as YouTube will allow me to do so. All right, but if you want more help, if you want a deeper, fuller explanation, if you want personalized help to help you put together your trading plan, again, you can email me for the coaching at davidmodell@gmail.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube. That'll encourage me to put out more videos like this one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell on YouTube. That way you'll get updated by YouTube whenever I put out a new video like this one. Hey, thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll talk to you again soon.